Welcome to Factorio DeathWorld. My name is Nilas. This is episode 53 of our Let's Play campaign. Let's see where we are. And yeah, so the first thing, we are going to start up our rocket launching. I'm actually going to make it a slight bit more advanced. I'll do that one, and then I will turn it off, and then I will have a little extra indicator in here that makes it red. Put a little light next to it, and I will put that one here, and this one will be when the red one is greater than 0, and use colors, and then I take this out, and then I hope that it'll work when I put it back into the base. There. Now it's back to green, and this one should not light up, but there will be a little red indicator when it's actually closed. Let's try switching it off now. And going up. Going back. Ness0, thank you for the patronage. And the 500 science packs. And let's try this one. Yes, it works. Perfect. And I'm going to switch it off again. Funny how I keep doing this. Okay. So that should make it easier, at least for me, to at a glance see there's a little red indicator, and now there's not a red indicator. I could also do it the other way around with green, but yeah, this is fine. All right, so what we have now, it's been idle for just a while, but our issue is still our rocket fuel, and that's what we've been making some measures here. And wow, big surprise! Everyone was like, "Hey, build it big." Surprise, surprise. We're gonna try to make it big. Let's see. First of all, we need to make sure we have some. How many do we have here? 58 plus 28. 86. 86. What could we divide that number by? 18 plus 36. Hey, Lapshi, thank you for the 500 science pack. Wow, that was incredibly quick. Ha! Okay, things are working now. Okay, so this is 9 for each and 9. Okay, so that's the first part. That will give us a lot of. And let me just check how much will that give us. And let's see that one. This is per second 2.9, and we'll have 9 of those. So it's 3 times 9. 28. Okay, so that's basically a red belt for each of these. Okay, let's start building sort of some units here, because that's kind of what we want to do, and then figure out how much space. You know, it's definitely sure that we'll. I think I want this part here. I always want to build vertical, but I don't think there's room for it vertical here. So I think I may build it on the other side. I think I'll build it on the other side. I think that's better. Are these are all already having the modules in. Let's try to build it here. We don't need anything else, so I'm going to build a unit. That one. And go over here. That one here. Why me in trouble? Look at that. That's 2,500 science packs. So why me in trouble is a Templar of the Path. Thank you very much for your generous support. And you'll see that some of the newer Templars of the Path, they might be a little further down the line here, but still very, very much appreciated here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this really simple, and I'm actually gonna make it even more simple by taking this one and make it closer. No reason to keep it that one. Since we have 9, it actually means that the middle one has to be outputting on both sides. That's not working, is it? That can't be done. So yeah. So it's gonna be uneven no matter what we do. Okay, let's look at this point. That would be a good indicator, a good location, and that would be a good location. Okay, so already here we have some good setup. That looks great. Oh, I'm out of this. I think I definitely need more here. Let's get 50 of these because we're gonna be using a lot of them. And now I just need outputs. I think I'll just make it in the middle for all of them. And this is where it gets funky because this is actually going to be too much. Can we please get that one in? It's gonna take a while. I'm just building it here so it stops blinking, and we'll get some lights as well. Yeah. And there it is. All right, let's see. This part gives us 26, so it's more than one belt full. That's horrible. I have to be able to set some of it out on another belt. The only way I could do that is here, by forcing it into that one. It's not going to be balanced, but it's going to be an attempt at balancing it. We don't want the lights then. There. That's not going to work. Right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that was Goobaroo. Thank you for your patronage with the 500 science packs as a protector of the path. It is going really, really quickly here, but we still have a long way to go. And hopefully there'll be a few more once we cross the next month end. All right, I think this is happy. This is happy state. Good. So let's take a look at the other one. I got that's 7 each, and this is 8 each. This one was 58. Okay, so they're actually completely irrelevant that we put them together. So if I also make all of this with 9, that was 84. I'm maybe it's because it's early morning. I'm just gonna blame that. 9. So if I do 9, then it's 9 rows of 9 plus a tiny bit more. Well, I'm gonna try it. Yeah. And that was there. That's 9. Then I think we could we'll start by doing it like this. And obviously that one will be slightly off. Here. Yeah. Because I think I'll just add the remainder sort of, oops, on the other side, which will then only be half belted, and then it should be fine. So what do we want inbound? We want 1 inbound, 1 outbound, and the outbound is going to be very low quantity. Inbound is going to be somewhat higher quantity, and I think we can do the same thing. I think we can squeeze this one closer, and then get this one in as a there. And on the inbound side, I will get, see, this is going to go out to here, then it's going to go inbound, and I'll use this pattern here. So input, input, output, output. It'll only output on the outside, but that's it's trivial amounts that it doesn't really make a difference. However, if I do this, I don't have Shade. Thank you for escaping Nauvis. Thank you for escaping Nauvis and returning 1000 size packs. Somehow the sound didn't play, and now we're going to realize that we do not have any space for any anything. So that's for power poles. So that's not an option. We are going to have to get this one further out then. There. And is there any way that I can get things in on the side? Nope. Is there any way I can get power poles? I can get power poles, but if I build them here, then that's actually kind of funny. And by funny, I mean horrible. Let's see. If I do, then I have 9 rows. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 9 of those. How the hell would I do that? The answer would obviously be that I need to have this one and this one as well. That's kind of the obvious setup here. except I can't do inputs and outputs. Or can I? Let's see. How much is this one actually consuming? This is consuming 16. Ah, so it's only half a belt. So that means I can do it. I can just do it as... it comes in on the inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Here. One, two, three, four. Right. And that means I'm gonna go over here. This is the inbound. And then it's gonna go like that. So it only goes in on the inside, and on the other hand, when it comes out here, it will be filtered as well to only take that out. No, the other one, this one. Perfect. Need some lights. Where are the lights going to be compared to the other ones? Okay. Here and there. See, that one I can't do. Could I, if I switch this one two to the side? See, this one is one here. There's 2 tiles here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. So I think it'd actually be better if I switch this by that would be perfect alignment, but that's not good. So I have to do that. Imitanis, thank you for the pledge as a protector of the path, and thank you. And off you go, off the planet with you. Yeah, so no matter how I do it, if I switch it to the other side. Really? 1, 2. No, it's better. It's better now. It's 3 on one side and 2 on the other side. Yeah, that is better. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm gonna move this one as well. It kind of, for some reason, this makes more sense. And I'm gonna move it over there. And I'll have 2 more. Right, that one affects here. Right, so that's working. I don't know. Doesn't it feel like I should be making 10 here? If I look at the total number I'm going to build here, this is going to be a big design thing. That one, no. We said we needed 84, and this one. So, what am I looking for? I wanted to sort of know exactly how much I wanted for each. Does that help us at all? No. Right, I wanted to know how much each one is doing, and then figure out what 1/10 of that is, and then compare it to that one. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right, I want the total number because I want to see if... So, I have this one. And getting out the calculator. Here. And that's going to be 0.237. That's 257 times 86. That's 22. And then divided by 10 for each 9 rows. Yes, Jesset, thank you for your patronage as a protector of the path. Thank you very much. You're also safely off the planet. Yeah, okay, so that is 2.46. And then I compare that to what this row would do. That one, 2.46. it's more. Okay, so what I've now found out is that if I have 9 rows like this, it's going to be perfect. Sweet. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I have 9 rows that look exactly like this, and everyone's happy. Except all of this is bad. Yeah, this one doesn't work. Damn it. It has to be moved by 1. It's a long, elaborate process, this one. Yeah. Does that make sense? This is tapping all of it exactly. And then I'm going to go like input, output, input, output, input, output. And here we'll have only that one out. Sweet. And then I can take this closer, because there's no reason to get it. And the only thing we're missing is the light part. And I don't think that's going to be consistent, because all of this one has to be moved as well. Why did it have to be moved? Did it though? Don't think it did. No, this one doesn't need to be moved, but this one had to be moved. Cool, so those are the 2 bricks I need, and let me just do the measurement. I'm gonna need, oops, that's gonna be one of those. Actually, I shouldn't have built it here. I want to just build it like one big row that takes 2 blocks. Or maybe even just make 1 block up here with the one thing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take, oops, we never got the light, did we? Never put in the lights. That's the first place we can do it, and then there, and there. That'll be good enough. Irish 1986, thank you for your patronage as a protector of the path. Thank you for your support of the planet you go. Actually, no, I don't want to make a blueprint of it. I just want to take a copy of it. And don't care that we get one of those weird ones in. Take that out, take that out. I just sure as hell hope that I can. Yeah, okay. So, I have to make sure that priority is given to this part first. Otherwise, we risk getting too much converted. I am just going to take this blueprint and put it over there, just so that it doesn't disappear suddenly. There. So let's start with the first part. The first part of the process, that's going to be this one, and I'll get it in from right-hand side. We are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of this. Okay, I'm going to build it all the way up. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not much. Is there room for 9 in one block? I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to do this so there's room on the other side. There. And then we need to start working on. This is kind of silly because I'll never have anything inbound. Only have it outbound. So what are we getting outbound? Let's see. The whole thing here. This is so weird. So crazy. And we are going to take one of these. This one was 3. The other one is 3 as well, right? Yeah, there's 3. It just takes a bit more inbound. So that means I have, what is that? 36 plus 18, that's 54. So it's 2.957 or something to that effect. Yep, times 54. divided by 4. So it's 4 belts. IO Puppy, thank you for your pledge of 1000 science packs as a Knight of the Path. And we should see like a lot of things coming in. Oh, by the way, shouldn't we also just continue our endeavor to spread solar panels to the world? Like we do in basically all my bases at this point. There we go. Solar panels. Oh, there's a tiny bit of oil. We might actually need that. I don't know. I think that when we get this one in, we'll never need oil again. This one we might need, so can't. It could go. It should go out from that one, right? Go out here, take that, which means these two can also be spammed. Like that one and that one. We're never going to use that one and that one. Yeah, this one just has to figure out how to make it work on that side. This is also not the last one. They're kind of annoying. I could take it out here. I could take... Yeah, you know, I should really do that. There. So we'll come back to that one at some point. Should I just get it out? Oh, you know what? You're gonna kill me for... you're gonna kill me. You're gonna yell at me for putting down... landfill. Please don't yell at me. Okay, we got a flurry activity. Oh, right, by the way, I had to disable this for my my base online because it got too big. So I have to go back here, show icons on map. Thank you very much. And show robots. Where is it? Show logistics robots on map. Those two. Ah, this is much more like it. Much more like it. There we go. We got the storm coming. Awesome. And of course I do it at the same time as I do a bulk transfer, but all that should have been issued before. So at this point we now need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 4 splitter balancer. That's okay. We can do that. They're already ready. They are ready and waiting. The worst part is when we need to do back to a 4 to 9 splitter, but we're not. We can do that in a different way. Alright, so what we got here is all the... Man, really? I'm gonna find a way to... There. That's the closest one. That's that one. I wish I could do these myself. There. And that's Smeagol. Thank you for your pledge. So good to see people who I also see regularly on Twitch. That's totally not it. How did I butcher this one so much? This one. There. There. This one goes around. These two. And this one is a weird one. Do you think that looks good? Yeah, we'll go with it. Let's go with it. Why do we do that? Because then it can sneak by right there. And I feel that's something. So I don't have to move anything. Cool. I like it. That's it. We now need to get stuff in, except half of these are going to be... Oh. That's going to be the top. How many were this? This was 4 of those rows and 2 of those rows. Okay, so only these 2 rows here will be switched to that one. There, so. That is not it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do this one for the other one. Boom, boom, boom. Except nothing up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Because they're coming in from this side. Alright. So, I don't think I want to hook them up just yet. But I also think that I can get it in from this here location. That one. I think actually this is going to be the one I'm not having. MadK23, thank you for your pledge as a patron, as a protector of the path. Really appreciate it. So leaving these two undone is actually going to be our saving grace. Look at us gently skipping that. That is going to be the one that goes straight in. So there. Good stuff. I think I might have to put a lot more things to it. And let me see. I am going to need a blob here, which is unfortunately going to be like that. Yeah. Or maybe no. Like this could also work. Oh, the irony of making it so close. Huh. Okay, I guess all of this just had to be moved by one. So that goes in. And that one goes out, and that one goes up. Basically, this one is going to be constrained so that only when this one actually has something will it go down. That means I prioritize. Nope, it's the other way around. And that one will be prioritized. So this one will only go when there is more than, I don't know, 500. More than. Okay, so the point here is this one shouldn't really fill up. It should just push over. By the way, don't ever stop making this one. Why did you stop? Huh. Oh, that's why. Here. And now we have going down here. Okay, so that was one of them. I'm just gonna go over here and to pick stuff up. Just one. I'm gonna pick this up. First we're gonna take this up because it's not welcome. What? Inferno, thank you for returning 1000 science packs as you gracefully leave the planet. Thank you for your pledge as a knight of the path. So, this one also has to be built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, who forgot this? That's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty damn close to perfect. But are we gonna have to move it because I'm an idiot? Yes, I am. One, 2, 3. There. We'll leave it like this, I think. So I need to figure out how we're going to do branches off here. I think we're just going to prioritize and basically say that one, right? Prioritize to put stuff in here. Prioritize to the right. And then I know there's like different philosophies about this. You can either go like this and then force it in that way to basically everything tries to go to the right as early as possible. Alternatively, you can do, say it's probably going to be fine, and then afterwards you go And then sort of the space that's now empty on the belt is now going to be filled up by the other one. I'll try this one. Here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was another. Oh, we're researching artillery range again. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Nothing is a good idea anymore. There. I don't like this. Nini, thank you for your pledge as patron of the path. I like the other one better. Why do these not have power? Some of them just don't have the... Oh, that's kind of sucks. So when I did the copy paste thing, they weren't... it's horrible. Alright, I'm gonna have to check all of this afterwards when it's all said and done. Like, these two are horrible. And that's gonna be a party for you in the comment section about me missing things. That's gonna be awesome. I am just not caring about my perimeter defense. Yeah, I don't like this. The reason why is because it doesn't lend itself well to the last one. I'd much rather just be going like, yeah, whatever you have, just squeeze it into the first belt. There. There. This one. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then the last one is much simpler. We just say whatever is left, go in there. Cool. I think it works. And what we then have here will be brought back to a train station. The train station should actually be pretty simple. I'll only ever have one train here. Well, this is actually interesting. I think I should have a... I think I'll just make a small detour station on this one. Right up here. These ones we can hook up, for sure. That doesn't hurt. Damn, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it for actually firing this up this time. That's well, that's gonna be called a cliffhanger in the industry. So you're just gonna get a little train station. And do I have any of the old train stations? See, I kind of feel like this is the one I want. Except for all the crap. All of this crap here. It's kind of something like this. Very simple one. And that one should have... And that was J. Rob. Thank you for your 500 science packs as a protector of the path. Llama Rancher. I don't think that's the right name. I think it's going to be called item equal rocket fuel 1. Because, you know, there might be more. And yeah, this is just going to be... What? Why do I have 2 stations called rocket fuel 1? Really? Where's my other rocket fuel station? What? Well, there is a way to find out. I'm gonna send this one to rocket. No, there's only one. No? I'll do that and then click on it. That's weird. I wonder what the point of that was. It's gone now, so no point. Here. Since there's only ever going to be one train, then I don't have to worry so much about congestion on the network or on the main line here. Actually, I don't have to worry about it at all. And this one is also just purely for symmetric reasons. There is no point in allowing it to move further down the line, but yeah, now we do. Okay, let's put some random signals here. That one, and here, here, here. And actually, yeah. I'm just stamping these down randomly. Not quite though. Does that make sense? How much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, almost 5 wagons. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wagons. Perfect. Hey, Anima, thank you for escaping the planet. Thank you for your 500 science packs as a protector of the path. Take that one out. You're gonna be... I have a suspicion I could fuel it from here. I'm pretty sure I could, considering what this station is actually loading. I'm going to actually stop it here. Because once we start hooking up, there will be a lot of debugging, and I don't want to go into the debugging by when we hook it up. But I think that we got something very interesting here. And now it's time for us to see if it actually works. That's going to be the next challenge. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are enjoying the series as much as I am, and want to see this continue. We have still quite a few rocket launches left on the agenda, so we're just going to take this one and make sure that we disable our station before the end of the episode. I wish there was an easier way to do that. There is an easier way. I could just hook it up to the global network. Boom, that's right. Global network, then I could switch it off anywhere from anywhere. Huh, that's actually nice. Yeah, but then I don't remember where I switched it off from, and that's just gonna be a problem. All right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope that you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode as we fire this up and see if it actually works, if we can get it up and running. So, thanks for joining. See you next time. Take care. Stay effective.